welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. If you don't know what the JSS is, let me tell you. The JSS stands for Jets Stealth Squadron. These are the people who have the same mindset as me, where looting comes second. Well, no, my bad. Looting comes first, XP comes first, surviving comes first, and killing comes second. That's why the name, the word stealth is in the title. And if you want to join up with the JSS, join our Discord. The link is in the description. So I made a video on Fisk Fabric talking about objectives, right? So in this video, I would like to make this the second version of that video. And so in this one, you're going to see, as I have been doing in all my other episodes, placing objectives at the top right hand of your screen. And it's important to have a one-track mind unless things go wrong or things don't go how you planned them. So it begins with the first 10 seconds of the match. Look at your position, look at where everybody else can spawn at, and think back to your previous encounters if you have played any previous encounters, and think, did I get ran up on while at my spawn point? And sure enough, I did right here. So I'm using that previous experience that I've had on this map, Sagbruk, to let me know that somebody may be running up on me, and if they are, it's probably going to be on this side of the road. And so what am I doing? I'm trying to loot this entire house as quickly as possible. And luckily for me, I just found a picture, so my objective has changed. And you see me right there, what I just did was I crouched on the corner of that house just in case I heard any footsteps. And every time you see me do one of these micro pauses, it's because I'm waiting to see if I hear anybody or anything. By anything, I mean a bush or a tree or a door being opened or something like that, because sound is key in this game. So notice I stick to the right of the road and avoid the left side, and I kid you not, as I turn around and I think I hear something, I get shot at. Notice I have not changed my objective. It's still loot the buried cash, but what I'm going to do is retaliate. I'm going to retaliate because I want them to know you're not about to hunt me down. I'm on a mission. And I'm going to hit you while you are sitting in a tree just to let you know I'm not your average player. If you pick a fight with me, you better be sure to end it. I tell him that, but as I see him run away, I think to myself, is it worth going after him? No. Because why else would he be running to a point of interest? He doesn't have any loot on him. There will be little to no gain in killing that man. And look, you see I didn't even heal. Whatever weapon he had, which I'm thinking is probably the PSS, whatever weapon he had, did not do a lot of damage to me. He hit me like twice, I believe, if not one time. I still have like 95% of my health. But that, right there, that's interesting. It's not the container, as we hear some more gunshots, and that's a bugle. So whatever is happening to my left, that's mad interesting. Mad interesting. Now let me ask you this. Do you think this gameplay would have changed if I would have chased that man? Because if I would have chased him, and then those mortar strikes went off, I would have investigated the mortar strikes. And there is no telling how the alternative future would have went if I would have chased down whoever sent those mortar strikes down. And I'm assuming it's a guy with a bugle. That's what I'm assuming. But Like I said, if you're a member of the JSS, looting comes first. Killing is optional. Now, I'm pretty much right on top of this cache, and I haven't found it yet, like at all on this map. So while I'm looking for the cache, I'm like mentally noting, okay, one of them spawns here, or a dig spot is here. Because I mean, look, if you watched my streams, especially like my second previous one, then you'll know that I get quote-unquote lucky while getting buried caches. I mean, yeah, it's like 80-90% luck because there's like 20 plus spots on every map you can find a cache at. But it's like 10% knowledge because I know where certain spots are. Makes sense, right? Okay, so this objective is complete. Now it's time to update the objective and go for the sawmill. Why do I go for the sawmill? Well, there's kind of really nothing else to do. So why not see about looting some more at the sawmill? And if anybody's near the sawmill, chances are they have loot. Chances are. But while I am doing this, I'm still jumping. And if you're wondering why I'm impersonating a bunny, I am impersonating a bunny because whenever I jump, there is a little bit of space that I can hear anybody walking and or running in this direction. You know the saying, stay ready? Wait, how does it go? Stay ready and you ain't gotta get ready? Or something like that. Stay ready and you ain't gotta be ready. You know what I'm trying to say. I was already having my camera on swivel. And when I seen something that didn't look like a rock, I knew it was a person. I knew it was a person. But look, that could have went south. Yes, I've gotten a kill. But did you notice that my weapon was not on single? It was on full blast, semi-automatic. I didn't put it on single shot. So I spent one bullet more than what I needed. Also, that recoil, that could have gotten me in trouble. Now, check this out. Notice how I'm still lurking, right? Not heading directly into the sawmill. Because, one, gunshots attract players, and like I just said, I sent off one more bullet than what I needed. And two, why was this guy up here? Maybe, just maybe, he was prone because he was tracking somebody. Yes, he turned around, but that was only to see if anybody was behind him. So maybe he's seen somebody. So why not hit the detector and see what we got? And I make a misplay right there by sitting out in the open and checking because somebody is right behind me. Right up there at that comm station. If you are a member of the JSS, then you should know, as I've said multiple times throughout this video, loot comes first. XP comes first. Kills come second. Notice what I'm doing right here. I am going away from the detector. I'm going away from that guy who probably seen me at the detector. Now, to everybody else who's saying, Jet, just go up there and kill him. Let me explain why I'm not doing that. Because, what is more of an even playing field? Running upstairs on some wood, some loud behind wood, to a guy who I already know is up there and has a drop on me because he's seen and heard me at that comm station, and he's going to see and hear me going up to him, his location? Or is it more intelligent, which is what I'm doing right here, is it more intelligent to run to the airdrop area, watch him come down this road, and have the tables turned on him? Because at the end of the day, you have to go to the airdrop to get the airdrop. He hit the comm station. He wants the airdrop. So why not battle him in the open where the airdrop is going to land at? Therefore, we can both see each other instead of me encroaching on his territory. And you see right here, I'm making a complete and total jackass of myself running out in the open. But that's fine. Because I want him to shoot at me. I want him to shoot at me because I can realize where he's at. And to make a misplay here, I ran to this airdrop, and I didn't know there was a second one until literally right about here. So the only reason why I'm doing this right here is because if he's here, he's going to shoot at me. And once he shoots at me and doesn't hit me in the head because I'm being like a whole jackrabbit out here, then I know that's where you are. Let's start the battle. Now, given right here is the most dangerous because there's a whole piece of shelter right there to my right. But nothing happens. And so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to run to this exit in this direction. Because I want to do something. I want to take an exit where nobody's going to expect. Now, the airdrop did land next to the container. Right? So, it's pretty much, there are 3 possible exits I can take. 3. One in the west, which I know for damn sure I'm never going to take. One over here to the east, which where I was going to. I was taking that one. But the terrain is like, no, you're not going to go there. Because look to my right. Nothing but a rock face. And I'm taking the one down this road. And the reason why I'm doing that is because if he shoots at me, it can only be from like 3 possible directions, or from 3 areas. The middle of this road, to my right up here on this house, or to my left in the forest. There is cover. It's not a lot, but there is cover here in case he wants to start a gunfight. In case. But you see right here, I'm running in the open. Normally, this is a really bad play. Normally. And you see, I'm looking in that forest. I'm expecting gunshots because he just hit the comm station. He wants the airdrop, right? He could have done it for the XP, but I always err on the side of caution. And you see, I'm looking for a glint, looking for anything. But when I make it to about here, this is when I realized I was safe the entire time. Now, given that I did check the container, and you know there were some weapons in there, but I had to keep pace on my objectives, because if you stray off from your plan due to your own actions, whatever happens next is completely on you. You gotta have a plan. You gotta formulate a plan, you gotta have a backup plan, and you gotta know what to do on the fly. I was prepared for at least 3 different scenarios. At least. And I'm not saying that you gotta do the same. I'm not saying you have to be quick on your feet to be a member of the JSS. What I'm saying is, if you want to take your game to the next level, you have to plan ahead of time. You gotta plan currently as well. As in, this is what I'm gonna do right now. But if things go wrong, things go south, then I have this backup plan. You gotta have that mindset every time you do any action. That action can be buried cash. That action can be shooting at somebody in a team encounter. And there's like 5 solos, but like a team of 2 teams of 2. And you shoot at one person. And then another person arrives. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So, having objectives is, in my opinion, like underrated. Most people play this game and they just run around and they loot and they leave. If you add structure to that, you're taking your game to the next level. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.